harmful outdoor sound created by human activities, including noise emitted by means of transport, road traffic, rail traffic, air traffic and industrial activities. Another possible definition of noise is sound out of place. In the places where we live, man-made elements and bad sound play a decisive and discriminating role. Our places and their landscape are made of noisy buildings, noisy infrastructure and hopefully quiet areas. Could we manage to live in better places, reducing sounds out of place and making possible the listening of good sounds?
You have an invisible enemy. You can't see it, but it's all around you, slowly but surely damaging your health. Day after day, making no distinction whether you're old or young, female or male. This enemy is environmental noise pollution, the second biggest environmental health threat in Europe after bad air quality. 1 in 4 EU citizens is exposed to noise levels dangerous for their health in their homes, schools and workplaces. Caused by road, rail and air traffic, noise pollution provokes stress and tiredness. It affects your learning and memory capacity. It disrupts your sleep. And it also leads to health issues such as stroke and heart disease. We already have many efficient ways to tackle noise. We just have to put them into action.
In the European Union, we have a commitment to reduce environmental noise down to levels that are not anymore a threat for our health. Despite this being the second most important health problem coming from the environment we live, people and politicians are mainly unaware of it or consider a non-relevant issue. This is why there is a need to inform the people and the politicians so that they can make an informed choice.
Sounds and soundscapes are a part of the identity of the places where we live, work, study and have fun. But precisely what is a soundscape?
Soundscape is any acoustic environment that is surrounding us, and this means we have very many soundscapes, they are different from each other, and it also means that we have people they are looking at the soundscape from a different point of view.
If you were asked to identify the sounds of your place, how fast your answer would be? Most likely, you need time to think about it. Indeed, in our everyday life, we are so much immersed in a huge variety of sounds, often heard unconsciously. They are the soundtrack of our life.
The beginning of the ENAD, the International Noise Awareness Day, was promoted by an American association, Center for Hearing and Communication. This has many activities in relation with deaf people and with the youngest children, scholars and so on. And it is spread over the whole world.
Every year, around the end of April, the EAA supports INAD, International Noise Awareness Day, promoted by the Center for Hearing and Communication. The National Societies of Acoustics organise several activities on noise awareness and other acoustic issues, involving many schools around Europe in cooperation with institutions, scientific associations, experts and teachers. The 2017 edition of INAD was a special one for Europe. It was INAD in Europe. Institutions and media were involved in spreading the information on INAD 2017 across Europe, as the idea was to have the general population become aware of the noise problems.
One of the European Acoustics Association mission is to promote the progress and the development of acoustics in its different aspects and implications. Raising the awareness of European citizens to excessive noise levels and to the needs of its reduction, wherever they occur, external environment, inside buildings, workplaces, etc., should be a commitment of EAA duties.
So the European Acoustics Association decided that the year 2017 will be dedicated to the Noise Awareness Day for several reasons, including our belief that we have to teach the young people about the importance of living in an environment which will be free of any unwanted noise.
ENAD in Europe also included the active participation at the conference Noise in Europe, under the coordination of the DG Environment of the European Commission, held in Brussels, headquarters of the EC, on 24th of April 2017, in which invited speakers stressed the importance of updating the European legislation and present new findings on health problems due to noise. EAA coordinated a pan-European campaign with a rich program of initiatives, including a pan-European competition among pupils and students of European schools.
The title of the competition was Sounds of My Place, and aiming to identify the sounds that represents the identity of a place. So drawings were made by pupils of the primary schools. Audio and video recording were prepared by students of the high schools.
Students were invited to produce original audio, video, drawings and texts. A special satisfaction was given by the hundreds of items submitted at the pan-European competition from many European schools.
From the north to the south, from the east to the west, in Europe, they are promoting this day.
More than 2,000 students from primary schools and secondary schools of 24 countries were involved, coordinated by the national representatives of European Societies of Acoustics. 23 videos and 19 drawings were selected as national winners by a jury of experts and a popular vote based on Facebook likes. Videos, audios and drawings are still accessible via the EAA website and in the Facebook event ENAD in Europe.
For each country, 3 finalists selected by national jury participated at the European final competition, and the proclamation of the winners was made during the Forum Acousticum in Boston.
In crowded urban areas, traffic noise has become a sound mark. This negative situation is clearly reported in the drawings and videos done by the students from primary to secondary schools, who enthusiastically participated at ENAD 2017. Despite this, we have not lost the hope of a better soundscape around us. Indeed, the students' work show also natural environments with their own sounds, like those from animals, water streams and sea waves, bird twittering, as well as anthropic sounds at schools, markets and so forth.
The large variety of soundscapes, let's say the sonic diversity, as transposition of the biodiversity concept, is also a sign of social and cultural identity to be preserved. The high quality and the originality of the students' works were impressive, and it is reasonable that their awareness of noise pollution will encourage less noise behaviors of people necessary for preserving and recovering a more sustainable sonic environment, which promotes our health and well-being.
Awareness is also connected to public participation in decisions regarding noisy urban areas. Policymakers need to know what people think about a given urban area, how they feel about its soundscapes, which sounds they like and which they propose to change.
This means that we always have to go in collaboration with people that are concerned with a specific area, and then learning from them what we have to do. When I say we, this means, collaboration of stakeholders and people concerned. And this is also, when we think about the younger people, the students that were involved in our competition, they did this perfectly. I think we learned a lot from them.
The video cartoon, Noisella in the Sound Space, was produced and distributed in all the European schools involved in INAD in Europe initiative. It is the story of Noisella, a little girl who travels on an EAA spaceship with 4 big empty suitcases and her cat Marissa to collect sounds from 4 planets of the Sonora galaxy: Nature Sound Planet, Biosound Planet, Machine Sounds Planet, and Silent Planet. Landing on planets where soundscapes are made only of geophonies, biophonies, and technophonies, respectively, Noisella discovers that these soundscapes sound very uncomfortable, sometimes boring, other times frightening. Thus, she rapidly puts some sound in her luggage and moves away. As she reaches the Silent Planet, Noisella feels disappointed for the total absence of sounds. Only when the EAA spaceship lands back at the center of Europe, the harmony of the many sounds of European places make Noisella feel at home, delighted to hear the sounds of her place.
Amongst all people that can contribute for a better world in terms of quietness and low noise emissions, the young generations are in a key position, for they will be the people of the future.